Today I'm building my spring roleplay home in Bloxburg. That's right guys, in Bloxburg we all get the urge to build a new house every few months. And so in today's video, I am building the entire exterior, including the gardens, the front lawn, the house. And make sure to subscribe because in the next video I'm going to be showing the floor plan and we're building the whole interior. So all that's left to do is name my new house. Blue Reese's Humble Abode. This probably looks like an absolute maze to you. I will pop on the screen sort of my rough plans. But as with any house, it starts with bricks and walls. Now, when I was building this, I did build this outline in a haze at 2 a.m. I just woke up and I was like, I need to build the outline for my house tomorrow. I didn't realize quite how big I actually made it. This part over here, I can tell you is going to be a garage. And then the rest is just going to be like a massive house. And actually, since we're making this like a really aesthetic home, we should probably be doing some fancy roof indents, you know, really making this pop. Speaking of roofs, let's pop them in as well. I am just using the slanted ones. And if they ever go like this, just press R, guys. You can rotate these babies right around and try to do it very quickly because as you can see, if you do it really quickly, they stay in the position that you put them in. So it's actually really handy. What I notice when I see the really aesthetic builders on Bloxburg is layering roofs. I don't think I've ever done this in my whole Bloxburg life. I'm actually really scared. Oh, shiver my timbers. But with everything in life, guys, don't knock it till you try it. For example, tuna sandwiches. Don't knock them till you try them, guys. Why does this suddenly look like a barn out of Heyday? Let's get rid of that. I'm thinking we could maybe do like a triple. That looks interesting, but not bad. That is definitely presentable. And then if we go really mental chicken oriental with this and just shove like an extra roof in the middle. Does that look good? No, that looks horrifying. Let's just keep the free. I then proceeded to use my newfound roof talent. And this, guys, is what I've come up with. I will admit, this is looking rather full on and crazy. I don't normally use this many roofs, I hope you can tell. But I was thinking from above, this looks really epic. And from the front view as well, I think this could actually end up looking nice. So let's move on now to color. This is going to be classic Bloxburg. And the most classic Bloxburg texture I know is these planks. We could also mix it with the new planks. Is this the vibe, guys? Sorry, my big bum is in the way, blocking your view. Is this the vibe? I sound like a Facebook mum. Is this the vibe, kids?
Hey, besties.
I'm just gonna roll with the punches, I think. And since this is part 2, you guys can just leave your feedback in the comments and I will reply to and listen to as many as possible. I've been trying to reply to a lot more comments as of late. Then it was time for the wall trims, structural items, and look at how easy these are to place. Back in the day, I used to custom place everything. It took me about 100 years to get through a build. What I'm trying to do here is just my iconic, really British beams. Now, I don't know what's British about them. They just are always on English houses. I was today years old when I realized how much of a difference just adding these things on the roof can make. So much nicer. Next up, I want to add a little bit of the structure, e.g. the pathway. I always recommend, guys, to use a nice slate. Oh, that's nice. That's different. That is unusual, actually. And also, if I sound like I'm drowning, I have got the worst cold. I basically am drowning. What did we actually do before this custom striped grass was added? Because who remembers when you had to do it line by line? It took blimmin' donkey's years. It's time for return of the bushes. I have been so obsessed with these rose bushes ever since they were added into the game. Since winter rolled around, I couldn't really use them, but spring's coming back, guys. It's March 24th. This is so exciting. Also, March 24th means it's exactly 2 months till my birthday. So what presents are you guys getting me? Do you know what? I'm just happy that you guys watch. That is your present to me, guys. We're moving now on to adding rocks, the key stage of having an aesthetic Bloxburg spring house. We're just gonna have like random flourishes around the place. Over here, a little sunflower bit with a bird feeder, if I can find it. Jesus, Bloxburg has a lot of items. I've just put this roundabout wheelbarrow. Where did I get roundabout from? Now it's time to add in the fences, and I'm trying to get like the most aesthetic variant I can. You see now, guys, why this needed to be 2 parts, because I'm such a slow builder. This has taken me 45 minutes to build this. I've not hardly even done anything. Over here is going to be a raised platform. You raised me up. Should I take it 1 step further and add like another step? Oh my gosh, I've only gone and done it, haven't I? And then on the side here, what is more American dream than a white picket fence? So of course we're not going to leave this as this musty, crusty, dusty color. We're going to make this a nice deck. Oh yeah, we're having a wicker sectional sofa. This is where we can sit outside with the gang and, you know, watch some birds. I feel like we should add a splash of color over here. Do you know, I feel like that's just the right amount of difference. At the end of these, we simply need to be adding some of the... Oh, I was going to use the fancy pot, but this one is fancy in itself.
Oh la la.
You know, it kind of looks like a top hat, doesn't it? Like a really fancy top hat. Oh yeah, that was a good shout. That was a good shout. At the front end of the garden, I feel like we should have one of the more expensive things, like maybe a cabana. Or is that more of a back garden? Yeah, we'll have that in the back garden, which we will get to in this video. And my new favorite section is surface decor. I know it's been in the game for like 6 months now, but it's so handy. It's just like pot of vases. I may have gone a little overkill, like I added vines, gnomes, plants everywhere, but I'm happy finally with this garden. I also added a fountain on the driveway. I thought, why don't we make this like extra posh? While we're over at the garage, since this is technically the exterior, we can pick the doors. I thought these ones are just perfect. And I had to make it a double garage, by the way. Most Bloxburg houses are single garages, but I really wanted to have a double one. I do think we should add some pillars because otherwise it looks like it's just balancing in thin air. Oh my gosh. I want to use these pillars everywhere. Oh no, I'm not going to become addicted to them, am I? These are just stunning though. Guys, I just removed a bit from my sofa. Why is it still... Oh my gosh, wait, how do I actually get this off? I fixed our little garden bit. This is a beautiful exterior. I did not in my wildest imagination think that today would go so well, but fingers crossed. And I am scoring points with Mother Nature today. This is such a cute house. And it's always been my dream to have like a cool garage bit. So we'll like pop this here, pop that there. We're doing a lot of popping. I'm gonna pop you like popcorn. And guys, that is the whole garden done. So now it's time to get back to the big house and then we have the backyard to do. I'm gonna start by doing the windows and stuff and chimneys actually. Let's get a bit of fire going on. Oh yeah, that's just the perfect amount of smoke for me. I know what all of you are thinking. Reese's, you're gonna add factory windows. That's what you always do. Today, I'm not, guys. I'm switching it up. We're going back to one of my old favorites. First the rose bushes, now this. The traditional windows. I don't know why I stopped using these. They are legit perfect. It is a little hard to work out where they should go, but I'm thinking we should have maybe 3 over here, 3 over here. We've got to keep it definitely very symmetrical at the bottom. I'm thinking maybe a duo system up here. The one bad thing about having so many roofs is that it's going to come and bite us on the bum because when we go inside, there is going to be so many of these roofs like sticking through the windows. This is like Miss Honey's house from Trunchbull. Stop. Stop! We have to make the front door like blue and white. I know I say this all the time, but this might be my best build ever. And then hanging down from this, I think the only appropriate light is really the geometric one. But how low can we go? And yeah, I'm not going to give too much away before we like proper go in and look in depth, but I'm absolutely adoring this. I have just realized though, we probably should add some pillars supporting up this front roof. Sorry, I know I said we're done, but I just noticed this. Right, let's head over guys to the backyard. And also, let's just check inside. Okay, only one room is actually ruined by the roof, which we can definitely fix. Look at how big inside is. I cannot wait to get to this next video. Oh my gosh. As usual, I've completely forgotten about the back of the house. Let me fix everything here. And this is what I've come up with for the back. So I immediately know what you guys just thought. Why are there so many windows, Reese's? Well, since on the front, I actually went against like my norm and kind of didn't add many. But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like I just thought on the back, I wanted to add a lot. If you guys don't like it, let me know and I will remove them. Next up, we are going to obviously add the fences. Now, you might notice there's actually a double borderline outline around the side of this house. That is not by accident. Well, you'd hope it wasn't by accident, wouldn't you? This is actually where we're going to put another fence. It is going to be filled with a variety of different trees. The butt trees. I swear people used to call this a butt tree. I mean, it does not look like a bum hole. Like, who has 3 bum cracks? Like, you should go to a doctor if you have 3. And basically, we're going to have them all at different sizes as well. So yeah, we're just going to place these at a very random assortment and we'll do them one by one. I don't know if you guys remember my new house I made in New Year, but I used a lot of custom trees and stuff. Now, you might be wondering, well, how come you're not using custom trees now? I personally think that these real trees actually look better. And a lot of you guys thought the same things. But this just gives you such a layer of privacy that you can't really get with other fences. Now it's time to add in the pool. We're having a seating deck, a barbecue deck, a dining table, seats, tables, chairs. I try to make it even each side. Of course, that is a little bit hard with the shape of the house being more natural. And since we've got a little more room here than we did outside the front of the house, we can actually make the step wrap around, which looks far cooler. So before we put what's on there, I have to do the pool, mainly because I love spending money.
Hello. I like money.
So on each side, don't call me a cheapskate. I always do it like this. I do shallow on the outskirts. I then do a little bit of deeper. And then in the middle, it is really deep. That was only about 25, 30 grand, which by Bloxburg standards for a pool is actually cheap. I probably should outline it a little better. And shall we play a prank and put deep at the end so you like jump in and then fall to the bottom? Although, is drowning someone a prank? Maybe we shouldn't do that. This is actually a massive pool. Like when I think about it, I thought this was like quite an average sized home, but I just can't help but build mansions. At the end, I'm going to do a little building hack, which I did in one of my TikTok building hack videos. Basically, what you do is you just put like a giant platform in here and put it off to the side. And then basically you just get a hot tub. I suppose we should add the pathway because I want there to be a lot of grass in here. We don't have much room for grass, but we still do have a little bit of room for grass at least. We'll begin by adding the obvious parts of the garden, the things that you would expect a BLOXBURGer to put in here, starting with comfort. I don't want to go overboard, like this is not an actual hotel, but this pool is so unbelievably long, like I don't actually know what I was really thinking. So we do have room for like a dozen sun loungers. And if you didn't know, a dozen means 12. It just sounds fancier when you say it like that. And who remembers earlier I said we would add the cabanas and stuff in the garden, like maybe a cabana. Or is that more of a back garden? If I can find the blimmin' thing, we'll have a couple of these in each corner. We're going to have jet jacuzzis in here. And I just bought another one over there because I thought we may as well have it even. Not going to lie, this side over here is going to be essentially the same as the front. Apart from the fact that we are going to have a fireplace, which probably having fireplace on this wood is not the best idea. But I live for danger, guys.
A few moments later.
You know, just in case, I will add a fire extinguisher over here. And then on this side, it's going to be completely different. First of all, we actually need to add fence gates in here because this is sort of like our hallway. So we'll head into appliances and is it called barbecue, BBQ? I want this to be like a really cool, like blue. I forget how much I love the color blue, guys. When we're on a roof, like it gets really weird. We have to line everything up ourselves. Now we've got a little roulette of what stools. I think these ones are the only appropriate option, to be honest with you. Final stage of my back garden and stuff is just adding other cute little things. I was thinking we could maybe squeeze another gazebo in. You might want to be sitting on a lounger by the pool, so I was thinking we could add a lounge chair. Did you guys remember, or did you guys forget rather, that I'm adding hairpin dining table? Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Wait, oh my gosh. I accidentally joined a public server. I was like, why is the grass like this? Do you know what? I don't even mind. As I was saying, you guys, when I did my modern apartment build, I think it was, you guys actually confirmed that you do like these chairs after all. Oh my gosh, that looks so rich. Like if someone has this, you just know they're rich. Then running down the middle of it, we're going to have a table runner. In the middle, we're going to put a vase, or maybe jars actually, because I don't have any flowers. Oh my gosh, the house is done. So let's go look around. Oh my gosh, it's raining. I haven't seen rain in 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
And oh my gosh, someone's here. I was about to start doing like my okay chickens, welcome. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Guys, we've already got one review. Can I have a tour? Yes, let's do the tour together. So guys, future Reese is here. I just thought I'd jump in quickly. I'm gonna do the tour with these lovely ladies, but I just thought I would do the cinematic shots when it's clear. So if it suddenly goes clear, that is why. Okay, I'm back with girl power now. So this is the front of the house. Other people here as well. This is like the front garden, girl power. We've got sort of like a sitting bit over here. So, you know, you can sit here, you know, with the fam, have like a cup of tea or something. And we also have my little kind of shelter over here. Hey, Coco. Oh my gosh. Oh, your blinking is so creepy. Wow, yours is so good. Oh my gosh. Over here is like the front of the house. I'm sorry, I'm absolutely adoring this. I just think the gardening is so cute. Over on this side is our garages. This is where we are going to be putting all of our cars, because as you know, I have an absolute like abomination of cars. And even Avery has come over and said, oh my gosh, guys. Oh, she knows me. Hey, Avery. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I've not even planned this. Everyone in the server has come over and said this is stunning. Anyway, we have now seen the front. So if we sort of like jump over this back bit here, this is our hallway, which leads us to the back garden. And honestly, it's actually kind of vibey in the rain, to be honest. First of all, over here, we have my little kitchen seating bit. So this is where, if it's a bit more of a nice day, we do our cooking. Over here is the pool area. This is where, if we had like a big family or just lots of friends, we could have a pool party. Over here is one of our 2 jacuzzis. Technically 3, because there's one over there as well. And as an overview, once again, it's just beautiful. And finally, we have my little seating bit. So it's a really, really cute house. If we run back through to the front, obviously is subbing. Do you know what, guys? I need to give these people money. Have 10,000. And there you go, guys. That is the treatment my subs get. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Thanks to everyone who looked around with me, everyone who watched it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.